I'm Amy. I'm living in Chrysalis, and before I go to the library to do a little bit of computer work because the Wi-Fi on my laptop is still broken, I'm going to do a full face of pure cosmetics. Let's get to it. Welcome back to my channel. Before I get into anything else, my mouth feels so dry at this moment, so I'm going to go ahead and bust out this lip liner from Pure. I always forget to wear my lip liner. I have lip liner. I probably have about $100 worth of lip liner that I don't wear, but I really need to bring that out here. But anyway, I got this 3-piece set at TJMaxx for about $7. I was really attracted to the shade of the lipstick, only to discover, much to my chagrin, that I already had 2 other lipsticks in the identical shade. Yeah, identical. The good news for you is I can tell you about it. Those shades are the Urban Decay Cherry lipstick in the color Cherry and the Kat Von D lipstick in Vampira. Not that I'm promoting her, she's still canceled, but if you have it lying around, then what you do not need to pick up is the Pure Cosmetics lipstick in Forbidden. However, and this is so neat. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Isn't that cute? This is the perfect sort of thing for a night out or just kind of when you're on the go. So I've got my eye on Pure lipsticks in the future. Oh, this smells amazing. I've only swatched it, but okay. Yeah. And this little mirror is great because then you don't need a lipstick case in order to be able to, without whipping out a compact and having that extra item in your bag, or if you're me, tucked into your bra, because they don't put enough pockets in women's clothing. And when they do, they put them in weird places, so they just bulge odd. Okay, I'm going to hold off on putting on the lip gloss until later, but isn't this neat? Okay, so yeah, all right. It has a mirror on the side too. Ah, Inception! Hello! So if you like what you see so far, or you hate it and just want to give me a hard time, you know what to do. Like, okay, you can thumbs down, but I'd rather you didn't. I'd rather you like me. Subscribe. Subscribe. Comment, share, all that good stuff, especially comment, because I need more friends. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it, but that 3-piece lip set was, I believe it was about $7 at TJMaxx. So if it winds up being something you're interested in, go ahead and check it or similar discount stores. Now I am going to crack in the Pure Midnight Masquerade palette. I believe some people got these in a subscription box a while back. I'm not sure which one. I paid for mine just at TJMaxx or so. And it can't have been much or I wouldn't have bought it. I don't remember the exact price. I really should keep better track of these things. I think I'm going to start, maybe I'll start putting little stickers on the back or something. The palette comes with 2 blushes or 3, depending on your complexion, if you think you can pull that one off. I'm going to try it as a bronzer and see whether I can make it work or if it's too warm for me. And of course, a highlighter. So let's get started on the face part of the palette. Look at that color. Look at it. Holy moly. That is gorgeous. I'm going to jump right in and see if I can use enchantment as a bronzer, or if this is just going to be a comical mess. And again, as much as I hate filming during daylight because it makes my lighting all screwy, it is handy for doing outdoor shots after the fact. So let's see where I am as far as this is a bronzer. I don't know. It's looking a little orange to me, but the proof will be in my outdoor shot. I am, of course, still testing out the Beauty Bakery Cake Mix Foundation. This was a gift from my friend Raven Alexandra, and I'm trying it in different ways, so when you see these outdoor shots, just understand if it doesn't look great. It's not because I don't know what I'm doing, it's because I'm testing this, and you know, this is a notoriously difficult foundation to deal with. Gonna bring us down, going up, up, up and down. Hopefully that was bad enough for the bots to not pick up on me. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go into reveal. See, my swatches already kind of disturbed the pretty stamps, but that's how it goes. Okay. Yeah. And Megan Makeup Top. Oh dear. Did I do it again? I am the worst about this. I have this tendency to just dig into blush way too much, even though I love strong blush colors. Alright, so I'll look like a whore in church again for a little while. What else is new? I always do. Well, let me clean off this clonk, 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 mess, mess, mess. Let me clean off this bronzer brush so I can just kind of buff that in a bit. This palette doesn't have a contour shade for me, so I went ahead and used the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Tough as Taupe. That I am still working on panning up. You know, panning, using up, whatever you want to call it. Let's see if Twilight can actually be a highlighter shade, or even if, as tan as I am, for me, because I am what is known as a Casper American, let's see if I can use this as a highlight, or if this is actually going to flatten my cheekbones out. That'll be interesting. So I'm going to do it very lightly. Huh. Interesting. Like I said, I think the outdoor shot will be dispositive, but I think this is the darkest bronzer, the darkest highlighter that I own. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is. So, but I'm also the darkest that I have been in a great many years. Not that I tan on purpose, but I've been outside every day, and even with sunscreen, it only does so much. All right, let's talk about the eyeshadow side now. We have 6 shadows and a mirror. And there's my mess. Hello, hello, hello. Another Inception. So we have this sort of silvery shade called Exposed. There we go with that. Then a chocolate brown matte called Sneak Peek. Now I think what really made me fall in love with this palette and decide to actually buy it, even though the reception to it on YouTube seems to have been lukewarm, is of course those two blushes. Hi, Jay. Can I help you?
You smell really good.
I'm clear across the room.
But you smell beautiful.
Okay, I guess I put on too much beautiful perfume.
In addition to looking beautiful, you smell beautiful.
Okay.
Here, wait.
Well,
I don't want to be on camera.
okay. I haven't put my eye makeup on yet.
That lipstick, I think, is great.
Yeah, unfortunately, I have two other lipsticks in the exact same color.
No.
Yeah.
I think it's a good color for you. Did you do something different with your eyebrows?
No, I'm just using up this crappy eyeliner that I don't really like.
I'll have to see it in the daylight to know for sure.
Yeah, well, I'll do a daylight shot. Oh, the perfume he's talking about, by the way, is Nautica's My Voyage. So what does it smell like to you since you're there? He's done a perfume review before. We need to restart that.
It's got a clean smell.
Okay.
No, I don't really get any floral notes. I get a very, very subtle citrus note there. I'd have to smell it closer.
Okay, well, hang on a sec.
A tiny bit of citrus, and yeah, just a wee bit of a floral hit there. Something like along the lines of a very subtle lilac, I think.
Maybe that's why I like it. I love lilac.
Yeah.
Lilac is my favorite flower.
So.
Lily's second.
You're beautiful. You don't need makeup.
Thank you, Lovey.
You make the makeup beautiful.
He didn't want to come on because he's only wearing his underpants. Where was I? Okay. In addition, the color that really made, one of the shades that really made me decide to go ahead and try this anyway is this beautiful odd blue color called Showtime. I'm so looking forward to digging my fingers into this. Look at that. Oh, yes, please. I really hope this doesn't suck. All right. Then we've got this gold. It's like a chartreusey gold shade called Mask Off. I also love chartreuse. And another one that really attracted me to this is called Disguise. It's sort of an orchid color, and I actually own clothing. Doesn't fit me right now, but I own clothing that would be a perfect match for that shade, which I love. The only matte in this eye palette is the sneak peek. Everything else is a shimmer. We've got this 12 AM, which is a very nice dark charcoal, but it's got a little hint of something in it, and I'm gonna have to try to figure out what that is. Yeah, it's got a very slight hint of a mauvey shade in there. So yeah, this intrigues me. Now, those of you who have been watching my channel for more than 10 minutes are likely aware that an all shimmer look does not scare me at all. So many people I see are, well, this palette's pretty, but it's all shimmer or almost all shimmer, and there's nothing for the crease. Well, to be perfectly frank, my eyes are so hooded that if I combine a shimmer with a matte, the matte is going to wind up shimmery anyway, because it will transfer. I know of no mechanism to prevent that from happening, no matter how much eye primer or... I haven't tried glitter glue, but I don't think that's really going to change it either, just because, I mean, come on, look at that. And this is just what I look like, so like I said, all shimmers do not scare me at all. Am I a bit older? Yes. Do I have somewhat wrinkly and crepey eyelids? Yes. Do I care? Not really. I do have my primer potion on. There's not really anything in this palette that I would call a setting shade, which I think is kind of what bothers people about this palette, but again, not bothered. So I'm going to go ahead and go right into Showtime. because why not? So I have virtually zero kick up here. So that's interesting. Let me see. Is this a little extravagant for going to the public library when I'm just wearing, you know, capris and this kind of slouchy t-shirt? Yes. Do I give a crap? I do not. I do not. There may come a day where I need to give a crap and, you know, like, be more conservative for the daytime. Oh yeah, that day is called once school starts, or and I start subbing again, or once I get what one would call a proper job. So yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of get on that. I'm real tired of being broke. But I did need my current state of affairs, aside from the broke part, but I did need that time for other purposes, so glad I had it. Needs to be over. Mask off, because it's chartreuse and I adore chartreuse. And I'm kind of curious to see what it's going to do when we mix it with the Showtime. Oh, also neat. With this one, this is a, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? A smudging brush. And when I kind of hit this to pick up some color, look what it does. That's so neat to me. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking. Now we're getting that kind of grungy chartreuse gold and mixing in there, so it's getting a little greenish there where it's mixing in into this teal. Yes, please. Oh, that's a little extravagant, isn't it? I like extravagant. I do enjoy a good extravagant look. And I think because the contrast between my dark hair and my pale skin, I can get away with a bit more than some people with perhaps gentler coloring. But holy moly, that is kind of neat. I'm kind of enjoying that. All right, let me just blend these a bit. And I'm using my fluffier blending brush because I'm not afraid of it looking muddy, and I want these colors to blend into each other. So let's see how we're doing there. So far, so good, I think. The outer corner, I'm gonna go ahead and go into 12 a.m. because going into a sneak peek there would just be too predictable. Besides, I actually think that this color will blend better into the teal anyway. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of kick up with the shade, but again, I'm using different types of brushes for each of these colors, so wow, I didn't used to have an issue with that. I think I'm flicking it too much when I'm putting it on rather than placing. I'm flicking. Oh, that's okay. Got my handy dandy fan brush for just such occasions. And I've not put my concealer on yet. Did I just wipe that through my lipstick? Okay, how am I doing here? Let's see. Okay, I do have a bit of transfer, something underneath there. But that seems to happen a lot with these, since I started doing eyeshadow in a more YouTube-y type fashion. And because I see it now so often, I'm really thinking that it's the newer techniques rather than the products themselves. Before, I used to think it was the products, but I think I may be revising my view on that because it happens so much. It doesn't, I have a hard time believing that it's just the product. Okay, hopefully I cleaned up enough of that mess that concealer will take care of the rest of it. And I'm going to go ahead and go into exposed for center of the lid. Now I'll just blend that in there. Oh yeah, oh, I still have a bit of that on my nose there. Let me see. Where's my foundation brush? I know, I should be like everybody else and not do my eye makeup before I put on, not do it after I do my foundation, but old habits die hard, and for a long time it wasn't an issue. Often because I was getting ready on the run, and it was a lot easier for me to get by without eyeshadow than it was without foundation. And I can do an awesome look without eyeshadow and still look amazing for my day. It's just, especially for YouTube, eyeshadow is just so much more fun. I'm now more into eyeshadow than I think I've ever been in my entire life. Let's do the other side, shall we? Okay, here we go. Little center action there. And I'll kind of touch up my chartreusey color there. There. I think I'm also going to hit this on the arch if I can find the brush. Aha! The house gremlins did not get to it. Alright. So, see how differently it acts with the different brush? It kind of, when I use this edge, it kind of digs in there. But when I use my finger, it's very smooth. So far, I'm not getting what the issues others had with this palette are, except it doesn't have a setting shade and it only has one matte. So I know a lot of people on YouTube find those as issues, on the other hand do not. So there you go. Let's give it a quick hit with this dense Artiste brush dupe from Ellen Tracy. I think I've said this a zillion times. It was a 3-piece set at TJMaxx for $5. I'm really happy with my purchase. What can I say? This is a great $5. I mean, I love my other brushes too, but the rest of my brushes, I have a whole set that I assembled myself. These are Live Beautifully. Now it's Love Beautifully. But this is by It Cosmetics for Ulta. And I mean, each one of these brushes is rather expensive. This big powder fluffy brush here, this was $40. I mean, it was years ago, back when I had more money. But yeah, $40. I mean, has it held up nicely? Yes. I don't have any complaints on that score, but yeah. Depends on your budget. My budget has changed, and not for the better. Before I go do the things, I would like to hit my corners with the exposed. I also kind of hit just sort of this inner area as well, as I do quite often. Sort of bring this area forward. It seems to be a little deep set on this end, more so than this end. So I like to use concealer on the inside here and also a lighter eyeshadow to bring that area forward and make it look less deep than it is, just to kind of even out between here with the, with this edge, which is not so deep set. I've done the things. This is the final look. Now the things included the Revolution Sport Fix spray, which I made the mistake of inhaling. Think I might have to go wash my mouth out with chocolate. But anyway, here's the look. And I'm gonna go ahead and try. Oh, this is what I forgot about this lip gloss. Isn't that neat? You have the mirror and it actually lights up. Yeah, this set was worth the $7 just for this lip gloss. This is beautiful. Of course, now I'm going to have to actually wipe off this thing so that I can show you the color properly and it won't get all gunked up with this very deep, 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 lovely shade. That's the one trouble with these dark lipsticks, or lipsticks and putting lip gloss on lipstick in general, is sometimes you can kind of have an issue. All right, where's a good spot? Well, here's the spot. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that is the lip gloss color. I enjoy this so much. I have work to go do, so I'm going to go do that. And that should enable me to give you an outdoor shot. So hang on. Let's see what this looks like in the light of day. Here is the finished look. I'd love to know what you think of it, and so please comment below and let me know. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe. Please subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.